over the course of the month of September, you're going to get a lot of understanding about how to know where the market's going to go next. And that's going to fill in a lot of the gaps that you've had with teaching directional bias ICT. The main thing is the consolidation begins with everything. All the moves that take place in the marketplace start from a measure of consolidation, because that's where the markets are building orders. So the market maker keeps the market in a tight range or a defined range until there's enough money on both sides of the upper and lower end of the range that's being defined by the consolidation. Whichever one has the highest amount of money to be absorbed, that's the direction it's going to move in. We don't always know what that is, but we wait for the expansion. When the expansion occurs, that's when we get the clue as to what the market is most likely going to be doing. And then we wait for either a retracement or another consolidation or a reversal. But we always wait for the first expansion. That gives us all the insight that we need to make a decision. Now, sometimes it may expand so far that we can't do anything with it. We have to wait for the retracement or the next consolidation. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all normal. You're not going to catch every move. The main thing is just understanding these four individual characteristics to a trade setup, because price is delivered by one of these four conditions. It can't be any other way. Now, what is expansion? Now, expansion is when price moves quickly from a level of equilibrium. Now, expansion couples directly with the tool of an order block. Now, what's the importance of knowing expansion? Well, when price leaves a level quickly, this indicates a willingness on the part of the market makers to reveal their intended repricing model. Now, what does that mean? Well, if we're in a consolidation, okay, or a point of equilibrium, if price were to move up quickly, that would give us an indication of looking for a bullish order block. We don't want to chase price. We're going to wait for price to come back down into the order block. Where's that going to occur? Well, what do we look for in price? The order block that the market makers leave near or at the equilibrium price point. So I know what you're thinking. Okay, Michael, this is already going over my head. Give me some examples. No problem. I'm going to show you that right now. As you can see here, there's a consolidation in the blue shaded area. Very clear defined consolidation. It's got a clear discernible high and low, and the equilibrium price point is directly in the middle of the high and the low end of that range. You can simply take the Fibonacci tool that you have in all your platforms, lay the fib from the high and the low in the general consolidation, find that midpoint, and you can check yourself also by looking at how many times the market touches up against it from below and from above it going down into, in other words, how many times it's touching and hanging around that level. Eventually the market will move outside of the consolidation. You can see that impulse move in that tan shaded box. It moves away from the equilibrium price point, and then all we have to do is go back to the down candle right before that up move. That down candle or black candle I'm drawing a small little segment off of, that's the bullish order block. When the price comes back down into that and hits it, that's where we would be buying. And then obviously you can see it hits that level and expands to the upside over 100 pips just by using that simple principle. It repeats itself all the time. It's in price action all the time. And if you study just to the left of the consolidation we have shaded in blue, there's actually a consolidation in the sell side where the market broke down and came right back to the equilibrium price point again and then sold off.